on to essay 6. All right, the essay 6 I feel like is a little bit of a jump for students. We're tackling a couple of, I don't know, just slightly more difficult concepts. So when we start with the invention, we're gonna do circumstance. And Alicia has drawn our circles. I don't know why this can be hard for the students. I don't know, do you find the same thing?
Yeah.
I feel like mine struggle with this. Okay, so just don't overcomplicate it is what I tell my students. All right, so circumstance, we're literally talking about location, okay? What's going on around you, the circumstances around you in your setting, okay? So you, your issue is whether Edmund should have followed the White Witch. So what is the situation that Edmund is in? What's the setting right around Edmund when he has to make this decision? He's in the woods, cold, yep. He's in the snowy woods on the side of the road, and the witch has just pulled up in a sleigh. Now, we're going to pick 3 new locations and talk about what the circumstances are in each of those 3 locations, ultimately for a kind of comparison to where he's at, okay? So we'll do the first one for you. Location 1, we're going to say is where his siblings are at. That's in the beaver's den. And in there, they are planning their escape. They're planning their trip to Aslan and their escape from, they know the White Witch, they're trying to hide from her, so they know eventually she's going to be on them. So they're kind of planning their escape. They know that she knows that they're in the country.
So this is in relation to where Edmund is.
Yeah, so at the same time,
Got it.
different location.
Got it.
And if it's a real life book, you can pick real life places. Like we're gonna do Corey Ten Boom's book, you can pick real life places for what's the situation in other countries at that time.
That's good.
Which they will know from previous books, like some of the ones they read in A as well. So, okay, so someone else pick another location for me.
With Aslan.
Okay, where is Aslan at? What do we know about where Aslan is at this moment?
I don't know.
Well, we don't know a lot, but we do know that he's preparing, that he's on the move, and that he's gathering troops. That information was shared in the Beaver's Den. So we don't know where he's at, but we know that he's journeying to Narnia, that he's gathering troops, and so we know he's preparing, and he's already working towards the goal of the war. Okay, third location. Okay, the professor. Where is the professor at right now? He's at home, in his mansion, during the war. So we've got 3 locations. The professor's home. He believes in magic. What else is going on in his setting? He doesn't know the kids are gone. Time isn't moving there. What other circumstances are around him? He's looking for a door back into Narnia. We find out at the end of the book. He's constantly looking for a way back.
Isn't there more family there as well?
The most reluctant convert. Yeah, there's more kids in the story. The most reluctant convert.
That's it. That was good too.
But that is good too.
Okay, so these are all your circumstances. Now,
I actually have it right.
how do we put these on your Annie chart? How do these help persuade us, knowing this information, how does it help persuade us for or against Edmund following the White Witch?
So the Annie chart is always there when we're on Invention Week.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting it. You got this.
It's a slow train, guys.
No, it's not.
It's getting
because
there.
I did not put this together. Like I knew what to do week 1, but I
Right.
didn't put the word like where invention goes with this.
So we just always need to have the Annie chart open, like, so so you may have, is there I don't have my book, but is there like a form or like a worksheet in the book that helps them with like
the
a
Annie
constant
chart?
go back to like, okay, let's pull the, like we always had our charts and essentials, it was like, okay, go back to your chart.
Which is why they recommend not writing in this book because they use it every year. So yes, you can always go back to the previous worksheets.
So do you just have, like, would you just have Kaya do it on like a piece of paper, her Annie chart, and be like, okay, we're just gonna go back.
This is the
Okay.
only chart they give in the book. It's just columns with empty spaces. So
Okay.
just take a sheet of paper, divide it in 3 columns, and start
Okay.
writing.
Okay.
And you keep that Annie
Yeah.
chart. Yeah.
That's where it goes, okay.
Okay, so what can we move to our Annie chart?
So Aslan location would definitely go more towards the negative because you
Right.
would not want to follow.
Yeah,
that.
war is brewing, and you want to make sure you're on the right side. So you definitely should not.
There's another sermon right there.
Okay, what else?
Beaver's Den too would almost go towards the negative because then he would have the support of siblings and other
Right.
advice the whole time.
He knows he's dividing himself from his siblings, and he knows that he's on the opposite side of them now. He knows the choice he's making. As do all siblings when they engage in it. Okay, and the professor's home. Where would you put that?
Would you want to make it back?
I was gonna do it, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it would be under
you
the
want to
negative.
get back home, so
But
yeah, you could,
Of
yeah.
why he
Or
would-
for, does he think the White Witch can get him back? Does he know at that point that she won't? No, she's telling him he's going to be king, so he's thinking he'll stay here. So maybe negative. If he ever wants to go home and see his family again, he'd have to
But
leave
maybe
the
that
White
would be
Witch.
affirmative in like how you perceive it.
Mhm.
That's why
Right.
he doesn't want to go.
So you could write it also. You can do both. You can write also in the affirmative and say he doesn't want to go home. He wants to be king here in Narnia and give up his life at home, so he's not concerned about the professor.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. And if you're not sure, you can always put it in an interesting column, and later you may have an idea or decide to move it. Okay. Any question on the circumstance worksheet? Okay, so for essay 6, you're probably going to go home, and Tuesday you're going to brain dump. Wednesday, you're going to do both of your comparisons, similarities and differences. Thursdays, you're going to do your definition. Friday, you'll do your circumstance, and your chart should be full.
Okay.
Make sense?
We're just building.
Yeah, we're building. So it should be easy to get more reasons as you have to add them to your chart because you're getting more worksheets to work through.
Hey teachers, thanks for popping in and watching this video. If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Erica Lynn and I'm a homeschooling mom. I have 4 kids and I have been teaching them for over 10 years now. We use a classical approach to schooling, so I've been using My Father's World and Classical Conversations. It's my goal to help homeschooling become easy for you too. So I'm taking all the tips and tricks that I have learned over the years and I'm putting them here for you to see. So congratulations on making it to the end of the video. Would you just pop a hearts emoji into the comments so that I know you watched the whole thing? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. And if you liked this video about the LTW curriculum, you need to check here to see the next video in this series. You guys have a great day, and remember, you are already enough.